Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Capricorn for December of 2012. This also applies if you have a Capricorn ascendant. My dear Capricorns, I know since November 2008 and Pluto is in your sign, so many of you are experiencing total transformations. Everything in your life has been turned upside down, from your relationships to your work to your finances. You may be trying to find a new direction, but for some of you, I do think that there is a chink in the tunnel. There is some light at the end of this tunnel. I think some of you are starting to find it. And the help that you're getting this month is that we've got Venus in your 11th house, bringing help to your dreams and your wishes, what it is that you want to create for yourself. And with Saturn there, also in your 11th house, ruling your ruler of structure, this is a wonderful time for those of you, let's say your dream is to become a singer or a musician or a poet or a graphic designer, or you want to open your own business. Whatever your dream is, it's time to put structure to it with Saturn being there. But Venus is going to enable you, A, to see what that dream is, because I think some of you are really quite lost as to what your direction should be. But also it's going to give you the ability to have good people come into your life to help you with this dream, to inspire you, to help you in one way or another. So it's a wonderful time for structuring your dreams and wishes, and also a great time for somebody new to come into your life through a friendship. So it could be an organisation that you belong to where you meet people that you share common interests with. Might be somewhere that you go dancing or clubbing and you can meet somebody there, or just somewhere where you meet somebody that starts out as a friendship that could in fact become a romance, and with Saturn in that 11th house could in fact become a committed, serious relationship or even a marriage down the line. So there's a very positive aspects, particularly for the first couple of weeks of the month. After that, we've got a lot of planets going on in your 12th house, Capricorns. And really, I don't know how I managed to forget it, but happy birthday for those of you that have got birthdays this month. I hope it's a wonderful year for you. And the first 2 or 3 weeks of this month is going to be like a completion time for you. A time for you to look back on what you've accomplished this year, where you feel you've succeeded, where maybe you feel you could have done better, and to really reflect on it. A lot of reflection time this month, particularly the first 3 weeks of the month, and we've also got the new moon falling in your 12th house on the 13th of the month. So really new thoughts, new ideas as to where you want to take your life this year. Do you need to put more focus on your home and your relationships? Or are you maybe not enough focus on a career for you and you want to establish a career? Whatever it is that you want to establish, now's the time to be quiet, to go within, and also to do anything with the metaphysical arts. So astrology, psychology, healing, complementary healing, yoga, all of these things are very well aspected for you, Capricorn, particularly for the first 3 weeks of this month. Then we go into your birthday, and we do have Mars in your first house for the first 3.5 weeks of the month. So Capricorns, you should be feeling full of beans. A lot more energy coming, really, spiritually, emotionally, physical energy. You really should feel as though you've got a lot more get up and go than perhaps you've had for a long time. It's a very good time to take your power back in a situation. With Pluto in your first house, maybe somebody's been bullying you or pushing you into a situation you don't want to go into. Time to stick up for yourself. You're going to be much more assertive with that Mars in your sign, and also very much more able to accomplish more. And Capricorns, you love to accomplish, so you should be able to accomplish a lot, but you may have to fight for it. Mars in the first sometimes has to fight to achieve those goals. For the last few days of the month, Mars is into your second house. This is a great time for anything pushing forward with your finances, for maybe marketing something, promoting something, even promoting yourself to businesses and companies and sending your resume out if you're looking for a job. Good time to put the energy out towards the end of this month. As well, be careful about buying something impulsively. Mars has a tendency just to Spend money without thinking about it. That's going to be very unlikely for you, of course, Capricorns, because you do tend to think about things before you act, for the most part. With Jupiter in your 6th house of work, this is a wonderful time for new opportunities in the workplace and maybe some overseas opportunities for you as well. Not necessarily for a long period of time, but maybe an opportunity for 6 months or a year to take a post overseas. It will be interesting and exciting for you and probably further your career. With Uranus in your 4th house of home, yes, it's square to Pluto, so a lot of upheaval, I think, for many of you with home, with where you live, with your family, with what you want, maybe the demands of your work and your home, and also certainly a possibility of a move, a relocation either of state or even of country. So there you have it, my dear Capricorns. I wish you a very happy birthday, and you might want to come for a solar return chart or a reading as to what 2013 has in store for you. And of course, I'd be delighted to hear from you. And I want to wish all of you a very happy, healthy and successful new year. Thank you for listening, and thank you for favoriting and passing and tweeting and sharing these videos. I really appreciate it. Bye for now.